maybe I should let someone else play instead. You would like to try this, Aiden?
Sure.
We can go in reverse order.
I don't know. Wait, what are we doing though? What's the objective?
What the?
Oh shit, she's mad.
What do you mean? Oh, that's a lot of.
Their video snaps.
Wait, how many is that?
What?
That's more than 4.
Bro, Jed's pissing off his girlfriend.
Jed, she's pissed.
Wait, what?
Send a picture of Resident Evil. Say, I'm babe.
I'm busy.
I ain't reading all that.
Whoa, Mr. Puss.
Yeah, Mr. Puffs. I thought it was like a cake.
No,
Wait, what is it? Is it just?
you know, William can't have that
I've
though.
never had them.
That's okay.
William can't have Mr.
That's okay.
Puffs.
Why?
That's so he's just allergic to fucking peanuts. Mr. Puffs is like,
That's
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I guess.
yeah. You have to ask for no peanuts.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
There's like strawberry ones in there.
That's fine.
That's
Oh,
fine.
I don't even know if that's one.
I really don't
What's
care.
it?
I think there's like the
I love how
the
people
hazelnut
make a
ones in there,
huge
too.
fuss about this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's
They may be
like,
contaminated.
I just forget
Yeah,
sometimes.
you should try one
Skill
though.
issue.
You should try one. It's like really good.
Nah, it's fine.
No, you
bro.
should try one anyway.
You don't have your
fine.
EpiPen on you?
Take the
Yeah.
risk.
No, of course
Take
not.
the like that's not. You're no fun.
Of course
though.
not.
Like if your friends jumping off,
Bro, I go to a
bridge,
restaurant and
would you
forget.
like jump off with them?
No, that's
What happens if they say it'll be fun?
okay. I'll feel more inclined to.
No, I'll probably jump off anyway,
All right.
even if it won't be fun.
Oh
Yeah, because you're like constantly 5 years in. Anyways, where were we when we left
if
off?
I had a nut allergy,
Oh,
I'd bring
brother.
my EpiPen everywhere,
Yeah.
and then I'd eat nuts, and then I'd just stab myself immediately after.
No, that's what I'm gonna
Alright.
do one day. I'm gonna go outside a hospital, right up front the door.
Just have a handful of peanuts. and
Something.
just-
No, it would have to be worth my time. So you'd have to recommend me something.
just a spoonful of peanut butter.
Like the
Oh.
best thing
So
that
you-
would involve that.
Have
Right
you been
outside the
this?
hospital door, just chug it back.
Have you been allergic all your life to peanuts or nuts?
Good question. I found out when I was young, not like infant, but no, not infant because I think I had it when I was a kid, like that kind of shit. Like when I was really really young, but I think around like maybe 5 or 7 in that range. I think when I was like 5 or 7, I had something with pecan in it. I think,
Yeah.
and it was like I wasn't dying, but it was like tingly. I don't know if I could explain
buddy.
it because
Yeah.
but it's almost like the back of your throat is itchy, like
Yeah.
back up top.
Yeah, I've had that before.
Yeah, and it's
Not
like
due to
itching it
food,
with my
just-
tongue, and
I hate
yeah, that
when
was
that
just
happens.
weird. Yeah, and that was weird, and I was like, oh, that's a thing. And so then I was fully diagnosed. I guess I actually recently, I actually had a scare back in 2020. It was with it was in that COVID phase that I'm not very proud of.
Okay.
Actually, it was at the end of it. It was the start of grade 11. There's some cake with something in it, and it was a speck of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, wait, I recognize this feeling. Because I swear to God, I haven't had a reaction to it ever.
Yeah.
Like, never. And I've never been in the point where I'm like, I've never been stabbed by it.
Like an EpiPen?
Yeah. Never had to. Just to be transparent about that, I've never had to. But that happened, and we're like, oh fuck, I was fine.
Is it orange to the sky, blue to the thigh? Or no, it's blue to the sky, orange to the thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense than orange to the sky, blue to the thigh.
You
blue.
sort of match the sky color with
Yeah,
the cap
yeah,
color
yeah.
kind of thing. That was probably intentional design, which is pretty clever. But no, I did have a bit of a scare, but I was fine actually. We went to the hospital
Holy
anyways, and then we're talking to the lady, and we're like, yeah, I think I had something with it in, and then we're like, but I didn't use the EpiPen because it was fine.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't really like dying or anything. I could like breathe. Everything was fine. Like it was just like an irritation. I'll describe it as like it's sort of
Yeah.
that same like itchy throat feeling. She looked at it sort of like in horror, like you didn't fucking use it, you moron. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you should have. Next time, you should definitely fucking stab yourself, even if it's like a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Because she's like, you don't know if it could like be obstructing, even if I'm like, yeah, but like, wouldn't I feel it? But like, I'm not gonna argue with a medical professional.
though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with a medical professional. But I was like, okay, I guess. Like she sort of, I mean, she's nice about it, but I don't know why some of these like people in, I guess I've never worked in that field, but people in like service, I guess you can call it, like anyone at a help desk, they're always got a fucking
Yeah, like
attitude.
customer service.
He's
Yeah.
always got an attitude. I'm like, I know you don't get paid for that, man. I know they're not paying you to have a fucking attitude. Like, geez,
Yeah.
I'm dying. Like, what do you want me to say? Fuck. But
Sorry.
yeah, and then recently, I say recently, it was sort of recent. I think it was around that time. I was always suspicious that I was also allergic to sesame,
Makes
mildly. Because, do you remember? I don't remember the year, but it was somewhere around grade 5 and 6 or 4, because Gavin and Gabriel were around. Dox them. McDonald's changed their buns to
Oh, yeah.
sesame on everything at one point. And then I had a few. I think I had that one time, and I was like, my lips are tingly.
The map.
Strangely
Scroll.
more
zoom
than
out.
usual. They're tingly, and
Look
then even with
around
other
for a
things
door with
that had
closed
it in it, and I was like, oh yeah, the
Go
same
down.
feeling. So
Go
I got
down.
it actually checked again, and they're like, oh yeah,
What's
it's
this?
pretty bad too. And I was like, oh great, fuck. That's fantastic. So I'm
Go
fully
down
diagnosed
again.
with that because I also looked it up at that time and I was like, is it common for people with not allergies to also be allergic to that? And it's like, that's true actually. So
Wait, what does this say?
I don't know. That's just an interesting tidbit, I guess.
Go
A
up
bit
and
of
up and
lore
up.
for the Wikipedia if y'all want to fucking add to it, I guess.
Yeah, skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue. You call it that. I don't care.
I used to be. I'm not allergic to anything now, or at least not that I know of.
Yeah.
But apparently, when I was like a wee little lad, a little toddler,
A little Irish lad.
I had like an allergic reaction to something.
Go here.
Whoa.
So my like after eating something.
Yeah.
So my parents took me to the doctor and they tested me, and I was allergic to shrimp.
Shrimp. Oh,
But
okay.
for like 1 day, because ever since then
You've been fine.
I've eaten. It was like
Is it shrimp specifically or was it like shellfish?
I don't know. My parents said
But that's
I
the
was allergic
reaction,
to
I
shrimp
guess.
for like a day.
Interesting.
Because after
That's
that,
so weird.
I loved shrimp. I ate shrimp all
Hmm.
the time. I still eat shrimp decently often. I don't
That's
know.
so weird.
I've
People-
never-
Yeah, it's not uncommon for people to grow out of it because I'm pretty sure my uncle used to be allergic to nuts as well.
Yeah,
but then
but-
now he's just like downing peanut butter daily.
Yeah, the way my parents described like my mom, it made it sound like I ate shrimp once, I was allergic to it, and never again.
That's so weird. Maybe it was something like maybe something else in it, unless you got tested and then it was fine
Yeah, I don't
later.
know.
But maybe it was something like not in it, but like around it or something. That's weird though. That's weird.
I'm just better.
Yeah, I guess. But I always like fucking forget. I should technically have it on me everywhere I go.
A little fanny pack.
That's so fucking gay. They told me that in grade 1. They're like from a doctor being like, "Yo, yeah, you should hear this is the thing you're diagnosed as this." I was like, "Okay, sick. I'm deathly allergic to death." And they gave me that thing. I was like, "I'm not fucking wearing that, bruh." Never.
And what's cool now? Wear it sideways.
That's hella gay.
Hey,
Like
you
like a
need to get
champion
the
or a
crank.
supreme.
Where's
Oh
the
yeah,
fanny
fanny?
pack
putting it in a bag
sideways?
with like
I don't know what I'm
my,
doing here.
my man purse with everything else in it, with my makeup and my lipstick.
And you're wearing like
everything else.
supreme, like a Bape hoodie. And
I
stuff
suppose. But yeah, my entire elementary school, high school period, I never wore it. And there was someone else. Do you remember Sienna?
Yeah,
Aiden?
that's what I was
She
thinking.
always
of.
had it on.
Sienna
Me?
who?
Not a fucking time. You'd never see me wearing it. But yeah, that's just some history for me, I guess.
Right, listen here, Mr. Sex. Look what I have.
Ball boy.
He's not slow, man. He's experienced.
Jed,
Oh
you fucking
my-
missed.
It's okay. He's down on the floor now.
Oh, he's giving you head.
Whoa! Whoa!
You better move. Even
Better
Leon
get
agrees.
moving.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, back on the allergy thing really quick. So at work, we have to do like a training thing
Yeah.
because we're dealing with kids and whatever. And there was a part where the nurse was talking about like allergies. I've never felt so educated in my life that I already knew all that shit.
Yeah.
But it was so blatantly obvious that I'm like, how do you not know? Maybe that's just my ignorance because I know already and I do it. But it's like there's this one person. Fuck. And no one liked it the entire time, I'll be honest. None of my coworkers liked this fucker. She asked the stupidest questions, and she'd ask the question, the answer's right there. And they said it twice already, but she's gonna ask it anyways. Can't fucking stand people like that, bruh. Asking stupid ass questions for no reason at all. I don't know if that happens to you guys in class at all, but
Well, we
Yeah.
don't
It's
have
horrible.
those in class. We couldn't just do work.
oh my god, Chad. Because you don't go.
You don't go to class.
You don't
dude.
go to class.
This guy's a class skipper.
Dude, he's here right now because he's not at class.
No, I mean I went to class today.
He went to class today.
That's why I was sleeping at like 1.
That's a fucking line, you know it. You slept at 6.
No, I didn't sleep. That's why I slept at 1.
Okay.
As we previously
1 p.m., 1 p.m.
established, he's an insomniac. He doesn't
Right.
sleep.
Did we talk about that? Probably.
Yeah, I think we talked about it in.
Oh, we definitely brought it up.
We talked
now
about
that
it
I
in
think
here
about
in
it.
this series. Yeah.
I think so.
Last
I
time.
definitely remember saying that.
Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to say. Jed,
What?
we have something to say.
Do we?
We do. You do.
So last time we were playing Resident Evil,
Yeah.
we talked about fried chicken chains. What are the best fried chicken chains?
Yo,
Me and
it's-
Jed, we had an epiphany just
Yeah.
a few days ago as of this recording.
Okay.
We found a new one.
To the list?
yeah.
What is it?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A? That wasn't on the list before? I must have dogged on it before.
But we never had it before.
Yeah, you never had it before.
None of us ever had it before.
I had it before.
You had it before?
Are you sure you're talking about Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A,
Yes. I actually
The
looked
Chick-fil-A?
The Chick-fil-A?
The Chick-fil-A.
I don't know, because
I looked it up.
it
I
must
know
have
what you're
not
about
been
to
the
say.
same Chick-fil-A me and Jed went to.
Where did you go?
Square One?
The real Chick-fil-A
Let me hear it.
is 10 booms
It's
out of
10
5.
Yeah, see? I went somewhere in Vaughan, I
Yeah.
think.
No, it was so good. They gave us wet wipes and a mint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like must have been a luxury one, but was that it? That wasn't at school, was it?
It was just at Square
Cool.
One.
Sorry.
At a mall. It was at a mall.
Yeah, it was at a mall.
Oh yeah, you're right. You said that. You said that.
Dude, they get. Yeah, well, I guess it's a wet wipe. It was a wipe that was wet.
Yeah,
It was
That's what it
a
was.
creamed,
A wet-
sanitized wipe.
Yeah, it was like a wipe, a coarse wipe, just lathered in
Okay, real question is, would you eat the wipe?
sanitizer.
Eat the wipe. No, I would not eat that fucking wipe. That actually, I wouldn't even eat a wet wipe.
Okay, that puts it down like.
But
2
if I
levels.
did eat it, it probably
It'd
would
be
have been
like,
good.
yeah, really good.
It would've tasted nice.
It would have.
It was clean at least. It was clean.
Yeah, you want to tell what our order was? We got the same thing basically.
What was it?
Like a
We got
spicy
the-
deluxe.
yeah,
with waffle fries.
With waffle fries?
Waffle fries.
Aren't they all waffle fries?
I don't know.
No, I just asked for waffle fries.
Pretty sure they are. I could be wrong. Fact check. I'm
Okay.
probably wrong. Fact check it.
Fucking.
That was my first time ever going inside of Chick-fil-A. So
That's a
Actually,
good first experience then.
Yeah,
That was
Mine
my-
was shite.
that was my first time going.
Mine was
Actually,
terrible.
seeing a Chick-fil-A. I don't think I've ever seen a
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
I never seen a Chick-fil-A. No, I've seen one in Toronto. I know there's some in Toronto, but I don't go to the ones in Toronto.
I've been in malls that have them, but I don't think I've ever actually like seen it. I guess I just never walked by it before. Because Americans have always been hyping up Chick-fil-A.
That's
and
true.
I think,
and their
That's why I was so
sauce.
disappointed when I had it. But
What
you
do you
guys were
mean?
probably better.
yeah,
Yeah, it
'cause-
was the best.
You guys had a
experience
way,
ever.
yeah.
way
When people
better
say like, oh, Chick-fil-A is like whatever. The Chick-fil-A the fans, they're like, oh, but did you try the sauce though? So I got the Chick-fil-A sauce.
True.
And what do you think, Jed?
No, Chick-fil-A sauce was 10 booms.
10
10
booms.
I was
Ooh.
dogging on these guys earlier. What the fuck? Can't advertise them. Nah, to bring back, look at this well-rounded conversation. Did you know that Chick-fil-A uses peanut oil?
No. Well, I guess a lot of fast
Fun
food places
facts.
use peanut oil.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Five Guys.
I don't think McDonald's does. I would have
they
died.
No, they used to
No, they
do it
don't.
for a bit. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Right now?
Oh, not right now.
That's what I just said. Five Guys does though.
I remember when my
I'm pretty sure
elementary
Adrian said that.
school, my elementary school banned like McDonald's because of like the sesame and like the peanut. Like
Yeah.
actually, didn't a girl that?
That was
didn't a girl-
probably the
That's
point.
why we have like the no
Yeah.
peanut stuff because a girl died because she had like French fries with had
Oh,
peanut
bro.
oil on it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know
Um,
if that is that like a Canada exclusive thing,
What?
or is that like a
that
North
nut
America
stuff being
wide?
banned in elementary schools.
No, like the
Oh,
reason
shit,
why,
slap
like the
them
girl
retarded.
story.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of. I'm pretty sure. There's like a code because of that. It's usually named after the kid too. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like Oh, there's another one I forget. But no. The one they use in Chick-fil-A, I looked it up. It's so refined that the protein that causes an allergy is like not there. It's like I
So
didn't
you
die
can
when I
have-
had it.
Wait, so have you
I've went to Chick-fil-A and had their stuff.
have you ever like had? Well, I guess you've had peanuts before, like nut stuff before.
hmm
But like, to what extent? Like, have you like
I want my knife back.
basically went your whole life without eating it at all?
Pretty much.
No.
Pretty much. I just don't care to, I guess. It's the same thing. It's the same sort of policy I have with like some other things though. It's like I just don't care to, so I'm not going to go out of my way to be like, oh yeah, let me do that. And it's not difficult for me to avoid it too. I think there's a few times where I was like, oh maybe,
So you've never had Nutella?
nah.
That's
Whoa,
crazy.
that's
Never.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Maybe-
Peanut butter?
As probably as like an infant.
But you don't remember the taste of peanut butter?
Nah.
Damn.
No, but
Missing
I
out.
have a cute sense of smell to that shit, bro. If that stuff is like downstairs in my house, if that shit's downstairs opened, I can smell it in my room. Like I walk down the stairs, I'm like, whoa, that's just a whiff of peanut.
Does your family eat like?
Not that often, but it's in the house.
Hey, let's
It's not
use
like
this.
it's not like it's a quarantine section. Like you
Will
know.
goes here. No peanuts allowed.
Yeah. No. Like I've seen,
It's
I've heard
over.
households that are like fucking completely banned. Like none of that product is even close. But yeah, my brother eats Nutella all the time. There's like two
It's
jars
real.
and
That's
it's like
so
two
real.
jars in the cupboard.
See that?
So let's stick it out.
All right, Jed, look at his ass.
It's his penis, dude.
No, it's his tailbone.
Penis
I'm sorry to
coming out of
ruin your
his
fun. That's
ass.
not his penis. Jed.
What?
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh, Jed. Oh, look at his
gosh.
Mr. Sex is
Mr. Sex. Once we're talking about dick and balls.
Did I hear dick? Did I hear penis?
Give me the crank. Where's the crank? I know it's in here.
The crank like in Little Nightmares.
Oh yes.
Oh my god! I cut that
That's
out
a
the short.
that's a reference other than Spider-Man.
Go
Is there a
watch the Little
Spider-Man?
Nightmare series.
I don't know if there's a Spider-Man reference in Resident Evil yet.
Well, now there is. I guess.
Oh, there is. No, there's gonna be a compilation one day.
But you can say the liquor's kind of like a Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
He is. He was on the wall.
Wait,
Spider-Man
oh, yeah,
reference.
yeah, I guess
Spider-Man
so.
reference. Wham, wham. Sound the alarms. Wham, wham, wham.
This is
That's her next title. Resident Evil copied Spider-Man.
Every series has to have one video like that, just to fucking farm these comments, bro.
Yeah.
That dude. Is this a good segment into our next topic? Okay, there was this guy. You know what? You say your thing. You say your thing.
Okay. Guys, we've seen your comments, and you know what? I got a bone to pick with y'all, all right? Okay, so we just to preface, we record these way in advance. This probably won't be
right
coming
now
out
it's
to like
December
February.
6th, 2024.
Yeah, these
for
probably won't-
context.
Yeah, so we're just starting to get a lot of views out of nowhere now.
Yeah.
And I was originally gonna say this earlier when our Batman video first popped off, but I forgot
The blue one. Yep.
because
Yeah, we
didn't
meant to
film for, like,
talk
a
about
month.
this earlier, but we were sort of distracted.
Yeah, we kind of didn't like
I
film for like a
suppose.
whole month.
Yeah.
But we've noticed that a lot of you haters are
Yeah.
out here
Yeah.
saying we're Oni Plays clones.
Dollar store Oni plays.
All right, and I'm
etc.
only gonna say this once, so I
Yeah.
don't feel the fire too much. All
Yeah,
right,
listen to him.
but listen, all right, Oni Plays. They're not even the first Let's Play channel. Let's be
Exactly.
real, okay?
Come on.
If
Grow up.
anything, they're clones of Game Grumps. So if you want to get angry at them, go get angry at them.
True.
Okay, so we're just building off the formula that has been around since the inception of this website. This
Passing
platform.
on a torch, really.
Yeah,
if
you know,
were to put it that way.
They passed the baton to us, and no, Lyle did not talk about us. I don't think
if you guys
if
know,
they did, I would be flattered.
if
So
you
we
know,
have, like,
please link the video down below or comment where it is, because I need to know where Lyle talked about it. Let
Yes,
me call out your
and
at
to the
really
guy, I don't
quick.
know if he's watching. Who's Ding Dong and who's Julian? Because I'm really curious now.
Yes.
I'm a big Ding Dong.
Okay,
Julian
now
fan.
we're gonna go through your comments really quick because I'm really curious. This guy, Rage and Mage 341. Now you said are these the fakers Lyle was talking about? Ooh, well, when did he say that? I couldn't find a recent video. Again, this is December 6th. I don't know. The last time Lyle was on the channel was like Lol Beans or something. It wasn't a compilate. When did he talk about that? Please let us know. I'm actually curious.
Oh yeah, and by the
Fucking
way,
liar.
we don't even copy only plays that much.
Nope.
You see, we have a similar format, but again, tons of channels have the same format. That's not an Only Plays exclusive thing. And you know, I've quite if I'm gonna be completely transparent here,
Mhm.
I've stolen a lot of ideas from other people, not just Only Plays. Okay, so
Yes.
if you're gonna get angry, like spice it up a bit.
Yeah,
as
man,
well. I
I'm
will
tired
say,
of seeing these stupid clones of Oni plays. Be fucking creative for once.
Yeah,
Jesus.
call us-
You're copy and pasting all these old comments, bro. Be new, be creative.
yeah,
please.
I will say, thumbnails and title wise,
You're
that's
right.
a little similar to Only
You're
Plays. Other than that,
Yeah, we're just gamers.
we're just gamers. We're just
Come
gamers,
on.
dude.
Get off our asses.
And I will also say, avatars weren't my idea. That's on Will. So
That's true. Makes
That's
it
on him.
easy. Makes it easy.
don't put that on me.
Yeah.
That's a Will problem.
You just pass along the blame.
You say Will clone Oni Plays.
What the fuck? Don't start that chain.
It was his idea to make them white.
To make them white. You're right.
That was his idea.
You're right. Because
I proposed the idea of having color coded.
Color coded, yeah, but y'all artists can comment in the right now. Let me know if it would have been too assaulting on the eyeballs. Good job, Jed. Good
I think
box.
it does.
I think it would
The
have been
white
hard.
works with their thumbnails.
I think it
'Cause
would have been
with
hard.
The changing background colors.
Yeah, it would have been hard with colors in the back, but we probably would have figured out that maybe the backgrounds would have been all
And-
white, but that's not.
And the reason why the
eye-catching.
thumbnails are so similar to Oni Plays, I'm gonna break it down for you, okay?
Oh,
I'm gonna give a few reasons why.
oh Lord.
Mr. Sex.
We went the Oni
No, not
Plays
Mr.
route,
Sex.
not copying them,
Yeah,
of course.
it's sort
Just-
of a template.
It's a template, yeah. It's free game, okay? Or basically,
Baldi's basic.
there's a few ways we could have gone, okay? We could go make a new thumbnail for each video. And if we're pumping out 2 videos a week, not very doable, especially if we all have to edit at the same time.
That's actually
Not very realistic, okay? So that takes away that option.
Yeah, this is
So the
completely
next option,
independent production.
how to make them different. So if we're gonna have the same thumbnail, okay, how are we gonna make them different? The boring option is to just use numbers. Again,
That
that's
sucks.
boring.
That
That's boring.
sucks.
So the best option was just to flip it and change the colors, like Oni plays. All right. So it makes them look different, and it's not boring with just a different number at the top right corner. Okay. That's the logic behind it. We've put a lot of thought into this. Okay. And it just so happens that someone else did most of the hard work for us.
We put in a lot of effort, though, nonetheless.
Yeah. So we had to find out how those people, you know, we had to do the research to figure out a proper solution. And finding someone who already solved that problem for us. But we had to go out and find that for ourselves.
Of course, yeah.
But
Okay.
let's be honest with ourselves, guys. Let's be completely transparent. We're all on YouTube. We see the fucking heaps of shit that get uploaded every single fucking day. Have you any idea how much copycats are out there of other channels
Yeah, of us.
who are literally of us
Yeah,
who
of
are
us.
shitting the bed right now?
Yeah.
Completely
So why don't you
shitting
go to
themselves.
other channels similar to us,
Yes.
or Oni Plays as you like to call
Right.
us, and say, these aren't the Raft Plays. Like,
Can we start a chain of that? Can y'all go
Yeah.
to every other fucking Cologne and say, this isn't the Raft Plays? Someone go on Oni Plays, comment down below and say,
This is
this isn't the Raft Plays.
What the
Dollar
hell?
Store Raft Plays. This is Netflix rip-off Raft Plays. Yes, I've read all your stupid comments. They're all the fucking same. All of those. Go comment that on Oni Plays. It'll be fucking
Also,
hilarious.
the reason why our name is so similar is called the Raft Plays. That is also because technically we're a band, okay?
Yeah, we've discussed this before. We're a band,
So-
the Raft.
This wasn't originally our main endeavor.
Yeah.
So
This is sort of a side project that
there
became
is
the main
supposed to be a
project.
channel just called the Raft, so that's why we called it. We needed to differentiate the gaming channel from the normal band channel.
If we didn't call it Plays,
It
you
would have
wouldn't
been
know
like
what we're doing.
the Raft Gaming.
That
which is
that
way
sucks.
boring.
That does not even roll off the tongue. That's
The
like,
Raft plays games.
that sucks too.
So we're just like
Extra
the Raft.
syllables for no
Just
reason.
add a plays. I was gonna add a Z at the end, but the others didn't feel that was appropriate. They thought an S was better. I thought a capital Z at the end.
Capital XZ at the front and start.
Yeah. XX, the Raft
XX
plays,
plays
XX.
XX.
So if anyone has a problem with that, you should not kill yourself, but you should think about it. You should think
You should
about
have a
your
nice
life.
talk with yourself in your room in the dark one day.
Yeah, you
and
should
think about what you've done.
Sit in a corner, stare at the wall,
Yeah. Really, really think.
stab yourself with
Okay, maybe not stab
needles
yourself.
that don't have anything in them. Just stabbing yourself with needles. Don't actually do that.
Any actions.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do that. But nah, my only advice to you, stupid fucking idiots in the comment
nerds.
section, you fucking Redditor
You nerds.
be creative with your roasts. All right, I'm tired of seeing.
And the guy who
shit.
says he can smell us through the video.
That's weird. What do you mean by
I'll hope
that?
you know. I shower at least once a day, and I
Same.
use deodorant,
Same.
and I keep my house. I'd like to think clean. Do you guys think it's generally clean?
Yeah,
It's pretty clean.
Do I
yeah.
smell bad?
No.
I don't think you guys
that's
smell
pretty
bad.
clean. Besides, like the
I like your
gremlin under the
guys' scent,
desk,
honestly.
it's
I
pretty
like
good.
to smell you guys.
Oh, thanks.
That's my favorite part of these recordings is I get to smell you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we do it. You know, flip the blue one, you fecker.
Now Jed, he smells.
Yeah, Jed. Oof.
But that's what we love about him. He brings
Yeah.
a different
Like alcohol.
flavor to the couch.
You can taste it through the screen.
Yeah, I'm like the
Should've
most
said
obese
that.
one here.
But that's just because everyone
like
sits on
200
him.
pounds
So
obese.
he just accumulates everyone's scent.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like an amalgam of everybody.
Yeah.
amalgam.
Because he's a chair,
Yeah.
as we've established.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
just-
in the thumbnail. You
yeah,
can see he's
people
a
like-
fucking chair. Well, you can see more clear in the other ones, I suppose.